Okay, so I'm just gonna start coloring in. It doesn't, I don't know how much product is in here. It looks like it's 0.14 ounces, so hopefully it'll be enough to like whiten my face, like Pennywise, the clown off of It. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is like try to color it in and then see if it will blend out. But I feel like all my brushes will have brown on them or like something that's not white. So I'm like, I don't know if I should blend it out with a brush or like my hands. But we'll see. And I think I'm gonna put like some powder on to set it after after I color my whole face. So it looks like I've done like almost half my face and there's still a lot of product, so I'm just gonna try to color it in and see how this works. I know a lot of people were using like the Mayron paint. Of course I didn't have that. I don't even know where you get that from, and I didn't think of this early enough to order it online. So yeah, I got the Wet n Wild white crayon at the drugstore. So we're gonna see how it works. So, yeah, I'm getting down pretty low. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it works out. I'm trying to think of what other white stuff I would have. I think this one might have been more for like a skeleton look, which I'm gonna film a skeleton look also. Um, so I might need to get me another crayon. But I like this because it seems like it's pretty easy versus the paint. Like the paint pots seem like they're a little bit harder to deal with. So. Okay, so here I was just filling in my face with the rest of the crayon, which, yeah, it was totally special. And so here's what it looks like when it's filled in. So then I just patted it, kind of patted it into like more into my skin, to make it more opaque and trying to make it less patchy because it was kind of patchy. Because I mean, it's a stick product I was using, and I wasn't able to blend it out with my brushes because my brushes were leaving residue. Then I got creative and slash ratchet and put some powder on, just to make it like a little bit more opaque because it's kind of hard to cover brown skin with white. At least it was hard for me with that product. So I just tapped the powder in kind of as a setting powder, to kind of make it more like white and more opaque and more of like the Pennywise clown like. So then, yeah, I tried to use a brush here, but it actually kind of made it like leave a residue. So, okay, yeah. So it's nice and opaque for the most part now. But as you can tell, I had an incident with the powder. So yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on because yeah. So basically I'm gonna line my lips, but kind of like in the sweetheart, and then do an extra like little curl, and then bring that up to the eyebrows to do the sinister, you know, Pennywise thing. So I'll show you. So you're gonna go over your lips just a little bit. I'm using this elf, it's like it's lipstick, but it's in like a pencil like linery form. So it's really good for lining. So, and then I'm gonna fill it in with this red gloss that I have. That's super shiny. So, oh, awesome. The powder's like turning the lipstick pink, but that's okay because I'm just gonna put a zillion coats on. So yeah. And I'm gonna go under my lip like this. And kind of dust that off a little. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect because, I mean, it's like a murderous clown, so it's okay if it doesn't look perfect, you know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be, like, honestly, it's supposed to be scary, so we're doing the scary, campy version. It's gonna be scary campy because it's not gonna be glam. I've seen people do the glam one, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm like, mine is like campy, scary-ish, not like super scary. So, just gonna come up. So, kind of come up. And I thought about doing this before I did the white, but then I was like, oh, then I'm gonna have to like be careful with the white, and I was like, I don't know. Let me get this going a little bit. I'm just getting it going on my, see, this is how it's supposed to look. So the white color is kind of pinking it up, which is annoying, but whatever. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. So how does that look? Let's see. Do you know what this reminds me of? The Joker. This kind of reminds me of the Joker, like, why so serious, you know? But yeah, we'll try to, I'm gonna make it red. This is like getting more hilarious by the moment. So then you have to do the nose. And yeah, the nose. Got the nose, got the nose. So, we go down through the eyelids, okay? Kind of down and through the eyelids here. And I'm just gonna do like a black, jet black cat eye, which is, and I'm gonna like paint the eyebrows on also. Hopefully mine will stay in place. So yeah. Alright. Not bad. So I'm going to work on coloring this in and getting it nice and red. Well, I have the Butter lipstick from NYX in, what color is this? Lifeguard. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to color my lips in, and then I have a gloss to go on top of it. So see, it's nice and red. And it's like so pigmented that the white is not gonna, you know, cause it from being pigmented. Okay, so I got that. Boom. And I wanted it to be a little more pointy at the ends. I'm thinking of going around it with like a black liner. But I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. So yeah. And I'm just gonna go over the this part. Just go over it. And the eyes, it's okay if they get a little messed up because we're gonna do like a smoky eye. A smoky-eyed Pennywise. Okay, okay. This still to me looks like, why so serious? Like the Joker. That was like the best Batman movie ever. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. So I go to see it on like a date, semi, and it was just totally awkward because the movie was so effing scary. But like, I didn't want to like be all over him, like, oh, hold me, and I was just like, it was hot. It was not a good date movie. I mean, you would think so because you could be like, hold me, but if you don't want to do that, you know, it's just like, why am I here with you? And this movie is so fucking scary, you know. So, yeah. So then I'm just gonna color in my nose. Color it in. Alrighty. Oh, cereal. Alrighty. Cool. Okay, so next I'm gonna do the eyebrows, which are super skinny. So I'm gonna do mine a little thicker, just the same size, like the same arch wise as my brows, just for, you know, the sake of everything. And you can just take any like liquid liner you have and just put it on. That's what I'm doing. So it doesn't have to. Okay, so here I'm just like coloring in the brows, making them a little bit darker. I basically just did a rainbow kind of shape with like a little like U on the end, to just make them kind of like a little bit more like sinister, I guess. Yeah, so basically it's just some skinny black brows with any liquid black liner that you have. Yeah, and just kind of play with them, make them darker, a little bit thicker, just so that, yeah, they'll stand out more on the white paint and like intersecting with the red. So, yeah. And this is the final look here, how it looked. Okay, so for my eyes, I'm just going to do just like black. So you can use any black. I'm sure you have a palette with, you know, a black in it. So, oh God, my hair is looking crazy. I have to take these braids out. But, so anyway, I'm going to use this Too Faced Pretty Girls Are Made of This palette and use this black here. It's kind of sparkly, so I'm like, ooh, sparkly Pennywise. So yeah, I'm gonna pack on the black and then just like smoke it out. It should be very quick. And if you can see, it has, oh, can you see? No? Probably not. It has like silver. Is this gold or silver? I don't know. Gold or silver glitter in it. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on. So I'm gonna just like pack it on the lid. And yeah, as I suspected, it's gonna look like kind of grayish at first. But yeah, I'm just gonna pack it on. And I was gonna use a gel, like a gel eyeliner as a base, but I'm like, I don't want it to be too like harsh of a line. I want it to be totally smoky and creepy looking, you know? So yeah. So I'm just gonna, that's why I want it to be like powdery. So I'm going to just use powder only. So then I think it will look a little more like spooky. See, and then you're getting the fallout. So it looks totally creepy and like, ooh, what a creepy clown. Ah, that clown's creepy. So yeah, that's the look I'm going for. And my eyes are bloodshot since I'm so tired. So yeah, that's the idea. It's all part of the plan. So yeah, a couple coats and it gets pretty opaque. And then I'm gonna leave the fallout because I think it looks super, like dirty, creepy with the fallout. So yeah. So, creepy, crazy clown. Okay, so here I'm just doing my other eye. Like I said, we're just going to pack on the color, pack on the black. It's okay if there's any fallout. It's just adding to the creepiness of the look. So yeah, so I'm just like shaping them out to be like a cat eye. I did actually make my brows a little too long. I could have smoked it out more if my brows weren't so long, but I mean that's fine. It's literally it's a last minute costume, so yeah, it's perfectly fine. And you can recreate this with like drugstore makeup, like Wet n Wild's drugstore, the eyeliner's drugstore, the lipstick is drugstore. You could certainly find a black eyeshadow that is drugstore, or just use whatever you have laying around. And what we're going to do next is just make the diamonds, the little points that, make it a clown. Then we're done. Okay, so I packed on the black shadow and it looks totally like dirty and fallouty, and so that's great. So if you want, you can just leave it like this, or if you want to be nice and extra, you can do the points that clowns have. So the clowns usually have like a point up here and a point down here. So I'm just gonna take the black shadow again and take that flat brush and just kind of bring it down a little bit to make the points that clowns usually have. So I'm going to make one here, a point, and then make one here, kind of just a little bit, make it just a little bit more creepy, just a little bit scarier, and just one up here, and that kind of helps it to blend, blend into the red. So yeah, so I think this is a really like easy look to do if you need like a last minute costume, or you don't have like money or time to go out and buy one. You can pretty much do this with like just whatever you have laying around, which is not gonna lie, kind of what I did. Yeah, and it comes out like pretty good, pretty scary, and people will get it. They'll be like, "Oh, you're it. You're the clown off of it." So, so yeah, I say try it out. I was dying to try this, and it's super easy and it's super quick. Honestly, it takes like maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, if that. Yeah, so I say try it out, and yeah. So this is the finished look. I mean, you can do like, people have smoked out the lines here. I've seen that. I've seen people do the red wig. I'm not doing all that. I'm just gonna, leave it like this. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Pennywise the Clown tutorial.